Muy bien, pues nada, seguimos en la sala 4 de las Geojornadas del Ayuntamiento de Madrid en este segundo día de exposiciones virtuales y venimos desde las 11, las dos sesiones anteriores, viendo los trabajos que se han presentado en el stand del Geodato. En esta ocasión nos acompaña la tercera finalista, que se llama Marancha Grani, y bueno, tiene la peculiaridad que nos va a hacer su presentación en inglés. Ella es una estudiante que ha estado en España estudiando y trabajando con la Universidad Politécnica y bueno, ha presentado este trabajo en el stand del Geodato con datos municipales y con mapas de los que servimos a través del Geoportal y nos va a hacer su presentación en inglés. Welcome, Maran. Sorry, but my English is very basic, and you have 15 minutes for the presentation and start.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us, and I'm very glad to be part of this as a finalist. So I'm Maram Shagrani, a fresh graduated engineer in geomatics and topography. I had an opportunity to have an internship in Politecnica Madrid, and I worked with Dr. Teresa Uteriz, which I'm very grateful and thankful for her. So the whole idea of our project comes from a post that talks about the City Council of Madrid. He seeks to enhance urban cleanliness and waste management. So we focused on 3 points. First, to optimize waste container distribution. Second, data-driven decision-making for experts. And to promote transparency and public engagement. So the open data in the municipality's website helps us to finally create a final output as our story map. Our story map is focusing on multi-scale distribution. We're focusing on 3 levels: districts, neighborhoods, and census sections. Our output can be used by citizens and experts. So our 3 steps: first of all, data collection. Second, data cleaning, or the data we have are in Excel files. So there can be some unnecessary informations. And the last step is our data integration. Going to our story map, so which is titled Distribution of Containers in the City of Madrid. This story map explores how waste containers are distributed across the city, taking into account various factors. So let's begin with talking about the whole urban waste management in the whole world. So this concept has become a global priority due to the rapid growth of the city. And when we talk about rapid growth, we talk about Madrid, as Madrid is the capital of Spain and the most densely city in Spain. So Madrid faces high level of waste production. And to manage this, the Municipal Council of Madrid has promoted a data-oriented approach by making urban waste information publicly available through its official platform. Since I talked about the open data, this strategy highlights Madrid's commitment to transparent. So let's begin with our first analysis: special distribution of containers by multi-scale. Our first level is district level. So the same concept. We have our simple map here. The objective is to quantify the number of entities of waste containers by type in each district we have. And going to our dashboard, our first dashboard that shows us the special distribution of containers by district. So we have our first map. Here we have a list of the 21 districts in the whole city of Madrid. We can search. And for example, we took as an example Retiro. We have here the types existing in this specific district. We can, for example, select one type to see the specific number of this type. And our indicator here, the indicator here is related to what appears in the map. So it gives us the exact number in the selected area. We can select more. We can select, for example, more than one district. We can do a multiple selection here. After that, we have shown as a general insight of the 21 district of the city of Madrid. So we have here, we have here the exact position of our districts, and we have the actual number of containers. And our reference here is the Excel files that we worked with. And it leads us automatically to the exact position of this district, of course, for the 21 districts. And going to second level, neighborhood level, the same concept. We have a simple map. The objective here is to detect the local level disparities that may not be visible at the district level. Going to this, our second dashboard, distribution of containers by neighborhoods. As always, we have a list of neighborhoods. We can, for example, select one neighborhood. We have the types are available in this specific area, and always the indicator is related to what appears in the map. All the other, when we select one neighborhood, for example, all the other neighborhoods will disappear, and we focus on our selection. We can select by type and see the exact number of each type of containers. And our third level is the census sections level. So since we talk about more detailed level here, we used in our map the aggregation tool. It helps to facilitate the visualization. And we can, by the aggregation tool, we can visualize the major type in each area we have. Going to our third dashboard, distribution of containers by census sections. In our list here, we have the codes of sections. Since the census sections in Madrid are presented by codes. So we can take one section, as always, and we can see the existing types. We can select by types in the same concept. After that, going to our second analysis is the quantitative analysis. Here we present static graphs presented in horizontal bar charts. It helps to facilitate the decision or the visualization. For the 5 types we have: glass containers, paper containers, plastic containers, organic, and rest. Our third analysis is for the population density analysis. We have 3 dashboards here, so we can interact here. We have a bar chart that represent the categories of density, and here we have calculated density by number of inhabitants divided by surface. So as always, we can, for example, select one category to see the exact number of containers, and we can also select filter by type, and we have numbers and by percent also for the types. Going to our second population density dashboard by neighborhood level. Same thing here. We can select, for example, one category and one type of containers. We can filter the types as always. And our third dashboard for the population density is for the census sections level. Here we have a different representation. So we have a list. And if the user don't understand the components of our list, he can just click on one information, and we have here districts, neighborhoods, census sections, density, and the category of density and the number of population density. We can select as always, and here we have a pop-up that shows us the most important informations. After that, our last analysis is the special analysis of waste containers volume. This analysis, the objective of this analysis is to improve the capacity of distribution, to estimate weight and load. So we have our last dashboard here. We'll open it in external website. This dashboard is presented by list also. So we have a list. And we can do the search by type. For example, plastic. We can select and always a pop-up will be there that contains all the necessary informations. This is our last dashboard. Going to our conclusion, so we focus on 3 points in our conclusion. The strategic reallocation, the public awareness and behavioral change maybe, and the transparency and insight. And this is the main objective in the whole work, that we use the public and open data in the municipality's website, and it helps us in the whole work. About our story map here, just one important thing, that the information provided in this application seems to be lacking in certain types of waste containers, especially located in the center. So just we offer this preliminary findings as an illustration of how such an application can help experts or citizens to be engaged. And yeah, thank you.
Mara, thank you very much for your work and for your participation. Y bueno, no tenemos. There are in question. And thank you for your work. Bueno, terminamos aquí con esta participación del tercer trabajo finalista del estándar Geodato, las jornadas, las presentaciones que hacemos en esta segunda jornada. Os damos las gracias por haber acudido nuevamente a la cita, por habernos participado en este segundo día. Y bueno, pues nada más, os esperamos en las próximas del año que viene. Muchas gracias.